What is good? What is really good, my people? It is UK. Try brother, Dr.Love, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I am so damn sick. Lord have mercy. I got a roll of tissue here. Blew my nose before I started recording because I don't want to sound like I'm stuffy. I might still sound like I'm stuffy, but it is what it is. Yesterday, my throat was sore and I carried on having to clear my throat while training. Today, it's a runny nose. I don't know, the last phase, which happens to me every time I come out with a cold or start feeling sick. It's gonna be me non-stop coughing. So recording is gonna be a pain for the next couple of days. So this video is gonna be chilled, relaxed gameplay, nice, chill, relaxed music in the background. So just get that fried chicken, get that glorious ass Kool-Aid and sit them cheeks down, because I will be talking about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, what it needs to do in order to be a good offline game. This video was heavily inspired by Dr.Love's video about this game does not need to be online or does not need to have online. For the most part, I agree with him. And I'm going to address the part of him saying that it doesn't need to be an offline game. I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate before I dive into why I feel like this game, what this game needs to do in order for it to be a good offline game. The devil advocate part is the fact that a lot of people in the anime community, they love playing online. They love interacting with people. They love playing against people. They love playing with their friends. They love the whole community coming together sort of vibe. And that's cool. That's cool. But on the flip side of it, me personally, I've always been the type of person where I've loved offline games. I've enjoyed offline games. I've appreciated offline games. But the problem that I've always had with anime games that always makes me skeptical, especially anime games of recent years, is can they execute it well? Will they deliver it well? It may look nice, it may look good, and that's the thing that draws a lot of people, the visuals, the ideas that they got. But you can have ideas, but at the end of the day, you still gotta execute them ideas well. You still gotta make sure it comes out well. I can have an idea to bake a cake. The cake may look good, but does it taste good? You know what I mean? Does it taste good? If it doesn't taste good, it looking good, it smelling good, doesn't mean jack shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean jack shit. And the first point that I'm gonna make for this game to be a good offline game is the fact that this story mode has to be good. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, yo, this game has the same old story mode over and over again. But when a game becomes offline, the story mode becomes one of the main features of the game. And we are having Goku training with King Kai. I've seen Goku train with Piccolo on the game, and we are even having filler missions such as the whole driver's license mission, which we saw Goku race against okay, it wasn't really race, it was him in competition with Piccolo when they were both trying to get their license in that filler episode. So in terms of that standpoint, it's good that they're adding in filler stuff, but still the story mode still needs to be good. It still needs to be filling. It still needs to be enjoyable. And me, in my point of view, yes, they should have made an original one. I don't understand why they keep doing this, man. At the end of the day, people want an original story mode. We don't want no Xenoverse 1, Xenoverse 2 clone. We don't want no characters turning villainous. We don't want Trunks going back in the past. We legit want a legit story mode. Dragon Ball has so many endless possibilities of storylines that can be created, of outcomes that could be done. And I'm not talking about alternative outcomes. I'm talking about the stories that they could do that would be really fun to play as. But it is what it is. We're going through that Z story mode for the 7 millionth time, and it's cool, and they can still execute it well. Like I said, they're adding stuff that we haven't seen a lot of. We're seeing Goku train with Gohan. We're seeing Goku train with Piccolo. We're seeing Goku train with King Kai. So they're adding a lot of the training aspects. So first point is the story mode has to be good, and that's comes down to it. And when I mean the type of good, if it's going for action RPG sort of game, it's got to have some sort of replay value to it. I know I saw T-Dub said action RPGs, one of those games you play it, you put it down, and then come back to it. But the thing about anime games is you play it, you put it down, and you never come back to it. And that's especially with the games that they've been executing in recent years. I know people are gonna say that's not the case. Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2 replay value, Storm replay value, yada yada yada. But that differs from person to person. For me personally, it's a game that I put down and never pick back up again. You know what I mean? For me personally, it's a game I put down and I never pick back up again. So they gotta execute that right. And in order for them to execute that right as well, another point is the gameplay has to be good. The gameplay has to be good. Rumor has it that you cannot, okay, it's not really rumor. It's pretty much confirmed that you cannot fight on the ground. So when you're fighting in the air better be good. It better be fun. It better be enjoyable. It better be fluid. It better be good. It better have a solid combat system, because we've seen games like One Piece World Seeker, which had good ideas, which had a good story, but the gameplay was just ass cheeks. Like, it was pure ass cheeks. Like, it was garbage. It was garbage. So this gameplay has to be good, which I feel like it will be better than World Seeker. I feel like it will have a solid combat. Would it have good replay value? That remains to be seen. Apparently, according to Platinum, TDX in 2019, we don't get demos. And me, I'm a massive supporter of demos. I would like to see a demo, but by the looks of things, the only way we get demos is if we're going through cons, going through events, and that's the only way we're gonna actually get demos for these sort of games. And yeah, like I said, gameplay has to be good. The story mode has to be good, and it has to be filling as well. Not filling to the point where you're full up, you can't take it anymore. You're full up to the point where you're gonna throw up. I mean, filling to the point where you're full up and you're satisfied. You know what I mean? You're full up and you're satisfied. So hopefully they can execute that as well. And another thing that they need to do is the side missions need to be good. And I mean, the side missions don't need to be a mandatory. It needs to be something where it's optional, but you want to go out of your way to do it. You want to enjoy doing it. You want to have fun doing it. You want to have fun exploring the world, interacting with different people, going fishing, doing the eating stuff. All of that stuff has to be fun. Like, this whole game needs to be enjoyable. Like, nothing needs to be tedious, and that's the main point about this game. If it's tedious and annoying, people are gonna drop this game. Like Goku freaking dropped a spirit bomb on Kid Buu. You know what I mean? My nose is starting to get stuffy. Lord have mercy. Shit. Lord have mercy. My nose is getting stuffy. You probably can tell, but I'm gonna power through it. And yeah, that's pretty much the main stuff. If the game does all of those stuff correctly, then we will have a good game at least, or a decent game at least, or a game that we can enjoy. And the fact that it's a Dragon Ball game, there will be people having that replay value because they're a fan of Dragon Ball. So if they do the stuff that I've just said, then the game will be solid. But as a whole, guys, I want to know what you guys think about this. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. My nose, it sounded stuffy. I sound like freaking Squidward right now. But anyways, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying. Please like, rate, enjoy this video. And yeah, this UK Dr.Love will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.